Good evening, folks. It's Glenn the Ball Chef, and tonight I'm putting together one of my favorite Italian recipes, which is Osso Bucco, which is a veal shank that's been braised and then cooked in a aromatic tomato sauce, served over pasta. Going to Italian restaurants, this is a dish that I often order, and I also enjoy making it at home. I'll show you how simple this recipe is. If you've never tried it, it's something you might want to do. If you've tried it in a restaurant, this will show you an easy way to put this dish together, and the results, I guarantee you, will be fabulous. So let's get started with this great Italian recipe. Now what we've got here are some about 1 inch thick veal shanks. And one of the key secrets to properly preparing this dish is you want to take some butcher's twine, and you simply want to tie this shank together. And the reason that you want to do this is with the cooking process, it tends to kind of fall apart. It is quite tender. So in putting this butcher's twine on here, the final presentation will come out quite a bit nicer because you'll have a whole shank to look at. So I've taken and tied off all 4 of my beautiful veal shanks here. We're going to season these up with just some cracked black pepper and what we want to do is just take these and just dredge them in some flour. A nice little coating on these, and we're going to brown these off in some olive oil. What I'll do here, put my stove on high, take some extra virgin olive oil, put it into a saute pan, and we'll bring that up to heat. And as we're doing that, we can go ahead and continue with the breading process. When we're ready to start frying these up, we'll be back. Alright, so we've got our oil up to temperature. We'll lay these veal shanks in here and brown these off on both sides. About 4 minutes per side. We'll come back when we're ready for the flip, and we'll go from there. Shanks are looking like they're going to be cooked up nice and golden brown. Put these over here, let them go on the other side, and when we come back, I'll show you the next step. And let's see how these pieces of veal are coming along. Very nice. And the reason that we want to brown these off is that it just holds in all of that succulent veal taste. After we removed our browned veal shank, what we're going to want to do is we're going to deglaze this pan here with about a quarter of a cup of this white wine. Get some of these cracked ones that are down at the bottom here so that we don't burn this. I've had this on high heat here, and we'll set it up there. But at any rate, put this thing down to a slow simmer, and I like my sauce a little on the spicy side, so I'm going to put in about the equivalent of a tablespoon of crushed red pepper. And we'll let that infuse right into our sauce. Into that, I'm going to add about 3 heaping tablespoons of pesto, which of course has more olive oil in it, basil, plenty of garlic, and it'll really give this sauce a nice flavor. We'll just kind of stir that around a little bit in that oil, and diffuse some of that herbs and hot peppers into the oil. Now what we're going to do at this point is that we will go ahead and put the remaining 3/4 cup of white wine into this. We've got this on medium low, and we're going to put in some crushed red tomatoes. I'd recommend a good brand to bring out all of the Italian spices and flavors in this. And what we're going to do is just kind of mix all this together. And at this point, we're just going to have this on a low simmer. We'll go ahead and we'll return our browned veal shanks into this sauce. And we're going to cook these on low heat for about an hour and a half, uncovered. So reduce some of that wine and tomato sauce. Some of the marrow and the bones of this veal will infuse into the sauce, and we will come back and take a look at these, and I'll show you the final step after these little critters have tendered up a bit. Alright, these veal shanks are really getting tender. Sauce is starting to reduce. At this point here, we're going to throw in 16-ounce package of sliced baby bella mushrooms that we're going to let cook in this sauce for the last half an hour or so. And these will melt down a little bit here, or reduce in size anyway. So we'll put these in here, give this thing a little stir, and we're going to come back here in about a half an hour. We're going to plate up this this dish and see what we got. Alright, I think our mushrooms are about done here. What we're going to do is we're going to take off our butcher's twine, and hopefully this thing doesn't fall apart. Wow, that looks good. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of our mushroom sauce. We'll put this on some nice egg fettuccine with those baby bella mushrooms. You can never go wrong with this one, folks. A little bit of sauce on there. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take the piece de resistance, which is our lamb shank. We'll put that on there. Crown it with just a tease more of the sauce. And I think we're going to have to do this some justice with a little Romano cheese, and probably wouldn't be bad with a little bit of parsley. So let's go take this over here, give it a little taste, and see how this came out. Right, we got Osso Bucco here. Let's see how this came out. Oh, this feels tender, juicy. Get a little bit of the sauce on there, mushroom. Quite delectable. Again, it's Glenn the Ball Chef, and we've just prepared and cooked the Italian Veal Osso Buco and given it the old taste test. I hope you like what you saw. If you do like it, give me a like. You can subscribe to my channel. I've got all kinds of interesting dishes on there. I want to thank you for watching again. And as always, bon appetit.